What is going on, my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing you another VGC Team 2020 video. And in this one, we got a team inspired by a YouTuber I had seen while I was scrolling through looking at different Pokemon stuff. I believe it was Fufu2, I believe was it. I'll try and leave the description down. I'll try and leave it in the description down below. It's not his team exactly. I put a little bagel spin on it, changed some stuff that I personally like to do. But it's pretty close. Plus, he didn't leave a paste or anything, so I couldn't copy it exactly. But I like the main concept, and I think we can pretty freely go for it here, honestly, with like Axelgore and Palossand. So we got a little gimmicky strategy here that's pretty cool that I really, really liked. I think I'm going to bring Slowbro in the back here. I think Slowbro is... Actually, he's got T-Tar. I'm actually going to bring Porygon in the back because he doesn't have a solid answer to Porygon 2 here. And I think Venusaur might be able to mop up late game. I'm actually going to bring Torkoal, because if we can get the Trick Room up, Torkoal will basically just kind of sweep through this with Eruption. So Palossand is really cool here. So the main gimmick here is Axelgore is kind of like, he might be the second fastest mon in the game. He actually outspeeds the menacing Dragapult too, which is really, really, really cool. So there's a little bit of a gimmicky strategy here that we'll get into once we get a little bit into the battle. Hopefully I can just do it straight out the gate. That would be ideal. I really like his player card, actually. That's adorable. So let's see what he leads. If he leads Sand, that would be actually pretty awesome. Q. Ooh, he's not leading Sand. Okay. Mold Breaker. Okay. I see you. I'm gonna go for a big I'm gonna go for a big Max Quake into that slot there. And then go for the Wadi Shuriken into Palossand and get this going. If he doesn't recognize the strategy, then we just get like a huge advantage right out the gate, which would be super ideal. We'll have to see. But I'm feeling pretty confident he won't recognize what this strategy is. And he's looking up like, what? Is that an actual Axelgore? What the heck does that thing do? So we get the Palossand up here. Big Palossand. Okay. Boom. Boom. I love this animation when he gets big. He's like, what up? Just grows from it. So what's cool about Water Shuriken is it always goes first. So we're going to hit our boy here. He'll get a nice water compaction boost. Yes, 1 defense boost. And because we hit with Water Shuriken, we also activate our weakness policy. Hit again here. Get a nice little more water compaction boost. So we'll max out our defense here, it looks like. 3 Sharplies, that should be max defense. We get the extra hit. We get 4, but it's okay because we maxed out our defense. Oh, that's adorable. He's That's okay. Go ahead and Will-O-Wisp. That's okay. So now we get a big max Quake too. So now Palossand is a menace. We don't have speed advantage, but we have +1 special defense, we have +2 special attack, and +6 defense on turn 1. This is and the Axelgore is burned, but it's okay. So what's cool next turn is we're gonna go for probably a Struggle Bug to break the what's it called? The Disguise on Mimikyu, and then Palossand should be able to just one-shot it. Ooh, or do we have to target that down? I actually don't think it really matters. I'm gonna go for a Max Phantasm here, and the Struggle Bug, like I said. Yeah, that'll be fine. It doesn't. The lowered special attack doesn't matter so much, but we'll break the Disguise, and then Palossand should be able to just like bop it. And we're burned, so that's whatever, because we have no physical attacks. This seems just funny. I really love it a lot, actually. So he is maxing the The Snorlax probably would be my assumption. Yeah. So he can't hit us with normal moves because we're a ghost type. If he has max darkness, that could hurt, but it's not stab him or +6 defense. So that's really good for us in that regard. Here comes the Struggle Bug. The little bit of damage doesn't matter. What matters is this. Bonk. Oh no. Oh, that's fast, Snorlax. Oh my god. Look at that damage, dude. It's literally nothing. Oh man, and it lowers our special defense. So that kind of sucks, but it's also kind of okay. And we still have Axel Gore. Another big important thing about that too is Max Phantasm lowers defense. So like our late game Mon, it might matter for our late game Mon. But we can go for an Acid Spray on Axel Gore next turn if we really want to. It is T-Tar. So once our max runs out, we have Shore Up. So what Shore Up does is if we're in the sand, we restore like all of our health basically. and yeah, and it's sand, so I mean it's kind of whatever too. So we can go for like a Max Quake here, I think, into T-Tar. I guess there's no point in raising our special defense stat. We can go for a... It's not stab, though. I think I'm going to go for the Max Quake into T-Tar. We could just try and target down the... Actually, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is Max Quake the Snorlax slot and go for an Acid Spray into it. Because I doubt he max guards here. I think the... Yeah. So we'll harshly lower his SPDF. He'll get the Stone Edge off, so we're finally going to lose a Pokemon. Kind of okay with it. Yeah, here comes the Max Darkness. Palossand, dude. So we'll lose more special defense, which doesn't matter, and then we can go for another Max Quake here. And get our special defense stat back! So he does have Berry. So that's a little unfortunate that we put him in Berry range. Pretty freely going into Porygon here. Since we know that that's pretty fast lax now. Do we get the special attack? We do get a special attack boost. Oh no, Sandman! So now he's got to determine if... What's the bigger threat? I think we can go for a Shore Up pretty freely here. And then just Trick Room. If he superpowers Porygon, I think we live it unless he's like banded. It's Body Press. Interesting. We take that pretty well. And then the Max Replenish is going to go into Porygon as well. We take that really well. It finds the Berry, which is super unfortunate. But, also kind of whatever. If that makes sense. Because here's the Shore Up. So we're going to get all of our health back. So now this unkillable monster is still around. And we have Trick Room, so we're faster than both their mons. Pretty relevant. Porygon took some damage, which is unfortunate. We can pretty freely just go for... And we've run out their Dynamax. So I'm going to go for Scorching Sands. So what's really cool about Scorching Sands is it has a chance to burn as well. I'm going to aim it into the Snorlax slot to try and get the burn. Because Tyranitar, I don't want to set a weakness policy yet. So this is going to be pretty strong. We don't quite pick up the KO. But we also don't get the burn. Wow, wait, what? Oh, okay. So we didn't figure out the speed tier then, but it's fine, because now we can get this big recover off. Is he just he's Iron... It's Iron Defense Tyranitar. That's really cool. Then in that case, it might not actually be weakness policy. But we can just kind of double up next turn now. And then Tyranitar can come in, change the weather, and finish the game. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to Scorching Sands here into the T-Tar slot. And swap Porygon for Torkoal to get rid of the Sand, which is giving him a special defense boost. I feel pretty good about this. Yeah, so this will be really good. Because we already know we outspeed, and now Torkoal can go for a Solar Beam, a Specs Solar Beam if this doesn't KO. Never mind. Palossand always wins. It's really good against these hyper offense teams that are going around right now. Because a lot of them don't even have special attackers. So, like, what do you do? Like that team, he had no special attackers, so we just straight up couldn't beat Palossand because they couldn't do enough damage. Oh, thank you. I needed another bottle of that. So let's go ahead and fire up another one. Oh, nice little boost there. We'll make it back into Master Ball in no time. By the time of this recording, we might already be back in it. But 4th of July is coming up, so... yeah, maybe not. It might be a little busy. But let's go ahead and battle Mike. Mikey and his team of... He surrendered. He must have, like, saw quick team preview and, like, immediately left. So let's try this again. Fire up. I kind of want to lead Sun, but I kind of also don't want to lead Sun, because I really like the strategy with Palossand. Because I think it's so silly, dude. Like, if that's water, Urshifu, we're in such a good position to just go for it again. I think I might. If it's Dark Urshifu, that's really bad, because our defense boosts mean nothing to it. But other than that, I think we're in a really good position. He doesn't want to set Trick... Does it Clefable even have it? I don't think it does, yeah. So I think we can pretty freely bring Torkoal in the back again. I think we can just kind of... I think the main difference is I'm going to bring Slowbro this time. Oh, if that's Dark Urshifu, I'm going to be so sad about it, though. He doesn't have a Grass type, so the Rindo doesn't help. He's also not setting Expanding Force. Slowbro has Expanding Force on it, by the way. I think I'm going to bring Venusaur in the back and Torkoal. No, but on the other... I really do want to get Trick Room up. We could lead Sun. What's he do against Sun lead, honestly? What's he do against Palossand, though? I'm gonna bring Porygon again. And Venusaur. The only thing that really outspeeds Venusaur is the possibly the Urshifu and then Cinderace. So I think it's actually kind of okay even if we don't have Sun up. Because Venusaur is still pretty strong. And by pretty strong, I mean really strong. Very strong Pokemon. Clefable Cinderace. Okay, so he's going for like a big Sucker Punch probably. If he has Sucker Punch, like... Oh, this is going to be so silly. Yeah, I think I just go for it. I don't see... Wait, does Clefable get Follow Me? Oh, no. Okay, so, on one hand, if it gets Follow Me, that's really bad. I think it does. I mean, it's got to, right? But does it go for it? Does it care? I feel like it cares. I'm gonna go for Scorching Sands. No. Okay, I'm just gonna Max Quake. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna Struggle Bug. The Scout. I shouldn't have done that. I messed up. I panicked. He's not Dynamaxing. That's something to keep in mind. I panicked. Oh. So let's see what he does here. He is going for the Follow Me, so I'm glad I didn't do it. Struggle Bug goes off here. shipping him for a little bit of damage, lowering the special attack on the Clefable. Not huge, but it could matter. Pyro Ball's coming out here into the buoy. Left down to 1. Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't do it. I panicked there, but the panic turned out to be kind of like warranted, I guess, is the best way to put it. So now since he's so low, I'm going to go for it again anyway, targeting the max Quake. And then I think I'm just going to go for the Water Shuriken this round into the Palossand. Worst case scenario is we just bop the Clefable a few times. Best case scenario, we get our +6 and our weakness policy procs. Because he might just think like, well, yeah. He might even bounce here and just attack with Clefable. That could be a thing too, which would be super ideal. He is follow meing. Hopefully he just ignores the hopefully he just ignores Axelgore this turn now. He'll be like, oh, he's just doing that? If he knows the strategy, he'll probably go for it. Ooh. Oh, please target Palossand. Please, 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 please. He's not. Unfortunate. Oh, and he gets the crit. He loses Clefable though, and we can bring in a we can swap in here now. At least we get to boost our special attack some as well. It is Lapras. Okay. So we get another max Quake, which will KO the Clefable. Give ourselves a nice little Spadef boost. Dang, that's unfortunate. I think we can pretty freely go into Porygon here. Because Porygon now puts pressure on them. It's Snorlax. That puts pressure on us, though. Big special attack boost. Sweet. I'm gonna go for max Overgrow here. Maybe try attack. Double up into the Lapras slot. I think late game we do want that though. We do want Trick Room here. I don't see Taunt. I'm gonna go for the Trick Room. And then pray that it's not weakness policy Lapras. That's basically what has to happen here. It's probably Light Clay, but we'll have to see. Because don't underestimate a max special attacking weakness policy Lapras. Yeah, here's the Resonance. So we'll get speed tiers here too. He's targeting into Porygon, so he is threatened. Superpower, I can't imagine would pick up the KO here if Snorlax has it. Not a lot of Snorlaxes carry it either. Hopefully he just like crunches into Palossand. Oh, wow, so that's super min speed Snorlax. That's good to know. We chunk it for like no damage because we didn't get our weakness policy off. We do get this off though, so that's exciting. It is weakness policy. That's so awful. God dang it. Okay. And it's belly drumming. And it outspeeds us. And we know that now. That's very bad. Okay. Go ahead and proc this. Lapras will be moving last. They both got huge boosts this turn now. And Snorlax is basically at full health for free. Honestly, if we'd gotten what's it called off, our weakness policy, we might have been okay. I'm going to go for Scorching Sands into the Snorlax, try to get the burn. And I guess try attack in the same slot. I'm less worried about Lapras than I am Snorlax. It's Hammer Arm. That's unusual, but it makes sense, I guess, to lower his speed. Beats opposing Snorlax, I suppose. Alright, we really need this 30% chance burn to come into effect here. That did nothing! And we didn't get the burn, and he's going to get a Resonance off. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think there's anything we can do. There's no way Torkoal outspeeds under... Or, oh, yeah, it was Venusaur. That's right. Whoops. It's not even Torkoal. Yeah, nothing got to go our way this game, unfortunately. If we had gotten off the Scorching Sands burn onto Snorlax, we honestly might have been okay. But even that's kind of a stretch. Yeah, just going for an Iron Head. Good game. Because then this should be max resonance. At least we got to show off the strategy game 1. But, Fable. Get out of here. And then having just, like, the perfect setup in the back for this lead. Oh, that's super unfortunate. But it was still a good game, though. And we got to show off the main, like, core of the strategy. And still show it off. It's because it's really strong. It really can be. But again, I mean, that was just a poor lead. Maybe Slowbro would have been the better lead, actually. Try and get up Trick Room mode. Or even just go for Sun turn 1. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button to stay up to date with Mr. Bagel Bites content. If you have any suggestions or any team ideas that you'd like to see me try out, feel free to leave them down below. Super appreciate it. Thank you guys, and as always, catch you later.